What's up, everybody? Y'all know what it is. We over here with a very special pop-up podcast. You know what I'm saying? With Angel Guzman, a.k.a. 88 Saints, y'all. Give it up real quick, y'all. You already know what it is, man.
How you doing?
Yo, so check it out, man. This kid right over here, man. Not only is he family, he's my little cousin. You know what I'm saying? And whatnot. He was inspired by so many artists out there. You know what I mean? And whatnot. And at first he didn't really have like his direction, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot. So you know, he started to notice what I was doing and notice all the people that was, you know, surrounding me in my history. And then, you know, he finally really just got in touch with himself and tapped in and got inspired, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot. And you know, he asked me to show him how to, you know, produce and engineer a couple other things like that. So you know, me and Andrew was happy to help him out, and I've seen this kid start off with a little sample or two, and then now he's just flying, you know what I mean? So I'm going to start this podcast off for displaying just a little bit of his work real fast. Angel, take the wheel, man. Give us some volume. Give him some volume, guys. Let's go. I'm getting the chills, y'all. You already know. This is huge.
I can get you off my mind. I need you. I need you. I can get you off my mind. I need you. I need you.
Sorry, guys.
Don't worry about the technical difficulties, y'all. Y'all see he's already sampling. Some volume on there.
Hell yeah.
So for real podcast, y'all, it's going down. You already know what it is. Angel Guzman, a.k.a. 88 Saints in the building. Let's go.
I can get you off my mind. I need you. I need you.
Show him some love, y'all. Show him some love. You already know the young boy.
I can get you off my mind. I need you. I need you.
I like your
I can
kicks.
get you off
Kicks is
my
fire.
mind. I need you. I need you.
Woo, transition. This kid makes me want to rhyme right now. It's crazy, bro. Get the chills, bro. If you need some beats, man, holla at me, y'all. Holla at him, y'all. Shout out to my cousin Christina.
I can get you off my mind. I need you.
We're about to start getting into some of the first questions, y'all. Show them some love. Thank you, thank you. I just love it. I fucking love it, bro. Brings me into a different element, and then hearing the actual girl itself is just like, it's just crazy, bro. You don't even need to, all you gotta do is write verses. Yeah. Cracking the screen, like. We're out here at Port Jefferson right now, so guess what that means? So For Real Podcast made it to Port Jeff, y'all. You already know what it is, y'all. Thank you to my guy right here. Shout out to Port Jeff.
I can get you off my mind.
Putting your volume down, so I'm going to fade out. Yo, give it up for Angel, man. Y'all, you already know what it is. Yeah. So now we're going to start getting into the questions, y'all. You know what I mean? So, Angel, what's up, man? How you doing today, my brother?
I'm good, my man. Every day's a good day.
Yes. The positivity is growing, right?
Every day, you know, above 6 feet is a good day for me. You know, I'm here with my family, here with you.
Beautiful, man.
Good day.
What? Super love, man. That's what's up. So, cuz, man. So, listen, right? So, I gave him just a little bit of feedback about what was your inspiration about becoming a producer. Now, but I want to ask you directly, what was a lot of the inspiring things that, inspired you to actually really want to move forward with it?
To move forward with it?
And become a producer. Like, really do it. Like, when you decided, like, it was like, yo, this is what I want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'll give him the story. I'll give him the whole story.
give him the story. That's it. Yeah, it's your time.
So, Mr. Juan Mendoza over here, it was a very tough night for me because I was super lost. You know what I mean? Just really didn't have my own character, or really lost at the same time. Just partying and go to parties and trying to fit in.
Exactly.
And I'm asking him questions like one night, and I'm like, yo, what do you do? Like how do you make music? Like, what is music? And he broke it down at this same house we're in right now. And after that, I got an invitation to go to his little studio, and I stood up for 9 to 10 hours that one night, and made 3-4 songs with the little samples that I had, and started to break down every single thing in Logic, every single EQ, every single compressor, every single hi-hat, every single snare, while he was sleeping.
Yeah, that's a fact. I got up I was like, yo, hey, you still awake, bro? I was like, yeah, I guess it was soon. Boom, fell out, woke up again, he was still up. Yeah, man. I remember that night.
I just remember showing him, he was in awe and shock. He's like, wow.
Definitely.
And I was like, it clicked. It clicked for me right away because you feel it. You feel it. You get the goosebumps. You get...
When you know it's right.
And you start to see, like, little visions of yourself, like, wow, like, this is beautiful. This sounds amazing. And, like, moving people as well. I can move a whole crowd or a whole room of people with a bass or a kick or, that one hi-hat pattern. And
awesome.
That's it for me, guys. That's my story.
That's and it's a natural, organic, it's a beautiful story, man, because I witnessed it, man, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot, and like, I've witnessed so many other people's careers as well, but I mean, just the start of his, you know what I'm saying, and like, how he actually really just, like, kept his foot on the gas, man, and just kept on going straight and going forward, and I mean, ain't you graduated? Unless you got a scholarship, man. I'm so proud of you, bro. Where did that lead you to? Yeah. Sorry, where did it lead you to?
The music led me to Full Sail University. Guys, it's a school based on music engineering, filmography, cinematography, just the School of the Arts.
Yes, please, man. Everybody out there, show some love, man.
And I put in the hard work, man. Wrote a couple essays, gave out a couple beats, talking to, the faculty, the staff, and everybody. And it felt like home.
Nice.
It
felt like this is something that you really want to do.
Hell yeah. And I got a scholarship. I got a grant over there.
Congratulations, my brother. I'm so fucking proud of you, bro. You don't even know, man. Yo, listen, man. Like, I know that when he actually became a producer, I was just like, yo, Hayes, man, you got the potential. Go all the way, bro. Don't stop, you know what I mean? And number one, let's give it up to his mom, because, you know what I mean, she's like his most huge and biggest supporter ever. Like, I've seen days where she's even broken down because she wanted him to work so hard and become who he is gonna become, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot. So give it up to Christina once again, man. And she helped pushed me to be on him as well, and Angie as well, and you know what I mean, and even my daughter, you know what I'm saying, like wishing the best for him as well. Shout out to Angelica, because she's in the same boat, like beat process and production process as well. Minus the scholarship, but I really want to, maybe Angel could, try to, finagle something, just in case, but, yeah, all right, so let's go on to the next question, man. All right, so with you making beats and stuff like that or whatever, who were, like, some of the artists that you was listening to that was inspiring you at the moment to, like, go harder and make more of the You know what I mean?
I'll say my biggest influence. My biggest influence was Pharrell. Pharrell Williams.
Pharrell Williams. Shout out to Pharrell Williams.
And knowing his story coming out of Virginia Beach.
Yes.
Knowing.
So you studied him.
I have studied him.
See what I'm saying? You listen to me again. I said study your artists, y'all. Study your inspirations, man.
Knowing that he got spotted during a high school rehearsal,
wow.
It was actually a talent show.
Mm.
And he had his little MPC. It was MPC, I think 3000 to 2000, back in 1995 or 1996.
This guy's sharp as a nail.
He and Chad Hugo created the Neptunes with
I remember that.
Mr. Teddy Riley. And Magic.
Shout out to Teddy.
Magic was made during that first 2 years he was signed with Teddy Riley.
Yeah, yo, the Neptunes was freaking dope. I remember that era.
And every song come from, I'll say from 1998, from 2007. He made that song Super Thug.
Super Thug, yeah. Noriega. Shout out to Nori.
Pusha T with Clips.
With the Clips, yep. I remember that. Grinding.
And ever since that, he had a huge run on the radio from 2003 to 2008.
Wow.
Collabing with Kanye West, more of Pusha T, having his own group.
What about Jay-Z, though?
And Jay-Z.
And Mr. Jay-Z as well.
And the beautiful Alicia Keys as well.
Yes. And those were all radio bangers, y'all.
And just to study him and just to realize what sound he made. You know what I mean? The radio sound. That infamous just to be yourself.
Exactly.
And
plus knowing that everything is possible, that anything is possible as well when you dream.
You put in the hard work, you know? And I'm just copying the blueprint he left out, put in the hard work, double as much as I can. And
staying consistent.
Hell yeah. And being weird. Being myself.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Having the weird hats.
That's so crazy, man, that you say that, bro, because I mean even I was lost at one point, because it's like you could have a dream and pursue it and love it, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot, but it's like people forgot how to be themselves, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot, doing it. I even forgot how to be myself at one point. Yeah. I was like in the streets, but in the street, like, and I was fucking up at one point, you know what I mean, and whatnot, until, like you said, snap out of it, you get back to where you gotta go, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot. And and it's like, you know, it's like clear skies from there, bro. You know what I mean? But I'm so proud that he was at least able to give the breakdown of one of your main inspirations. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't study their artists, they don't study their producers, they don't even study their engineers at points. You know what I mean? They don't like to look at the catalog, the rap sheet, the discographies. They don't like to look at none of that, biographies. Like they just hear something and yo, he was on the radio. Yo, he's dope. Like, but how dope is he? You understand what I'm saying? And you just explained all of that. So I love that, age, man. Show him some love, y'all. You know what I mean? Yeah. So let's move on to the next question.
Of course, man.
All right. So, within your beat catalog, right? How much beats you would say that you actually have right now that are like, you know, even if they're halfway, it's only a sample up. Like, how many beats do you have right now? Ever since you had started, even an estimate. You told me yesterday, but I just want you to be concise and direct.
Probably around 200, 210.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
This guy told me 100 yesterday.
Yeah. Nah, I just read
yeah, of course, yeah.
Read
I mean, so look, right? So you could obviously tell from in a small time, right? When did you actually start? Really produce? How many years ago, you would say?
I'm going to say after you gave me that computer. After you gave me a 2003, 2004 Mac.
Yeah, I remember that.
You gave me 2003, 2004 Mac, and I just was inspired to get something a little...
Your own build-up. Yeah. Exactly.
So
how, like 2 years ago, right? When you were 16.
2 years ago.
It was when you were 16. Okay, so I just want to give you guys the overall average real fast, right? 2 years of him producing, right? He's gotten a scholarship, right? And then also, that also means that he probably made 100 beats when he was 16, 17, and 17, 18 made another 100 beats. This kid is working. You feel me? I mean, although a lot of producers average, excuse me, a lot of producers that are, like at like an intermediate level or like almost expert, professional, you know what I mean, or whatever, they average way more. But I mean, to where this guy is at right now, you understand what I mean? He's on his way of becoming, like a super producer after, he goes through a little bit more, studying, and that's why he's going to college and all of that, and that's how he's, you know what I mean? That's why he is where he is now, man. I'm just shocked, bro, like, you know what I mean, and whatnot. Damn, I'm fucking lost for words for a second, bro. That's how proud I am of you, man. Alright, cool, man. That's what's up. So, this kid's working, man. So, alright, so, what would you say drives you, you know what I mean, and whatnot, to, like, why do you want to accomplish, you know what I mean, like, doing, what is your purpose? Lift your mic up a little bit. Yeah. So what's your sole purpose? I mean, besides the culture though, because you got family, you got this, your mom, you know what I mean, your little sister. But talk about it real fast. What drives you, bro?
Legacy.
Yes.
Legacy.
Perfect fucking word. Elaborate.
I'm trying to find the words for it.
Yeah, take your time. This is your time, brother.
What I mean by legacy, it's to not only enjoy, the music and the adventure of going through every step, every challenge.
I love that word.
It's about having a standstill in your family, having, that turning point of exponential wealth, and having not to, if you lose a wallet on the street, not you crying about it. Oh, I'm gonna get another wallet. I'm gonna get another wallet like that.
Yes.
I want my mom to feel like that. I want, my sister to be blessed.
Yes.
And
yes,
it's coming with hard work. It's coming, with a little bit of
not giving up.
Not giving
Perseverance.
up. Perseverance.
Yes.
That's the word. And
going through the struggle and knowing it and staying tough, right?
Yeah. And just having those nights where they make or break you. And I've had
shit, bro.
Many of those already. And it's hard.
Me too, man. Can I just cut you off for 1 second? After my father died, right? I remember I was like 18 and stuff like that, right? And I don't think I ever told you this, but I remember, I went to pray in the middle of my living room. My mother was, she was out. My brother was out. I was just there by myself, man. And the nights that'll make and break you, right? Like you said, right? I went on that floor, bro, knees and all. And I know a lot of people don't really believe, but you know what? I'm comfortable with my own skin and with my own spirit. So because he blessed me for sure. I remember, bro, I prayed. I was like, God, what are you gonna do for me? Or what is my purpose? Like, I just lost my other half, bro, on my heart. I'm like, I lose the other half. I'm gone. I'm done. Like, you know what I mean, or whatever. I was in the hood, you know what I mean, Lower East Side, you know what I mean, or whatever. And for sure enough, 19 hit, man. I had an ex-girlfriend who lived in Midtown and shit, and and I was walking down the street, bro, you know what I mean, and I fucking saw Fat Man Scoop. I saw like 2 other people, one other guy, and this freaking huge dude, man, or whatever. He was on the side, and something told me, I was like, yo, just stop and say something to Scoop, man. I said, a closed mouth don't get fed, my bro. You know what I mean? And I was just like, yo, Scoop, what's up, man? How would I be able to work for anybody, do an internship? He was like, yo, we'll talk to that man right there. And it was James Boxer Gibbs, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot. That was Tupac's, like, right hand. Yeah, like, so, you know what I mean? And for sure enough, I went up to him. It was on the phone. I was like, excuse me, sir. And then he's like, hold up, homie. I'm on the phone. And I was like, I was scared because he was like this. I was like, whoa. Like, all right, bet, no doubt. And then, yeah, man. And then once he got off the phone, he's like, what's up, man? How can I said, Fat Man School told me to come up to you and ask, how can I work for one of y'all or become staff or learn or have an intern? He was like, look, man. He's like, office 906 upstairs in this building. I don't want to hear no 11, no, he was like, I don't want to hear no 1201, no 1202, no 1203. I need you here at noon sharp. And guess what? I was there. Little button down slacks, little haircut. I was there like 11:45, 11:50, man. Knocking on that door. No, I think it was a buzzer, yeah. Ain't buzzer, but that's what crossed me over. And I knew that God, I was like this. I said, you know what? I said, this is not, sometimes it's hunger, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's wit and drive that is going to actually really take you to becoming what you want, like, you know what I'm saying, in life. But for me, that was like my little miracle. And I knew that the culture was real. I knew the music was real, especially from back in the days, listening to all my inspirations, which was like Tupac, Biggie, you know what I mean? The Big L's, Slick Ricks, you know what I mean? Or whatever. The Busta Rhymes is like, everybody, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, even Jay-Z. I mean, the only thing that was like, Jay-Z was just going so hard back then that I wanted to give my ears another chance to these other artists and stuff like that. So, and then, we grew up with music in the house and whatnot. My mom's always used to listen to her style. My older brother, Ainge, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, he was a tape collector. You know what I mean? So he had freaking racks, bro. And then, yeah, he had some records too. He used to DJ. He used to like mess around with the boards with Jamie from the 5th floor and from 691. Yeah, so that was my little story. But I'm glad that, you know what I'm saying, we were able to collaborate. But I was just wanting you to know that, everybody else's story is different. You know what I mean? Success stories and everything. You broke down Pharrell's, I broke down mine, you broke down yours. Like, you know what I mean? So this is how music works, bro. This is the culture, you know what I mean? I never want you to give up, man. You know what I'm saying? You stay tough, you stay in, and you stay ready to go, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. But, you know what I mean? Sometimes when you're in a tough spot, let go of the wheel and let God, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, let the process flow. You know what I mean? I'll be trying to tell all these people, you know what I mean? They want it so bad. They want it. But don't crash. Don't fall on your face. You understand what I mean? And don't break yourself. You know what I'm saying? And whatnot. Because it happens, bro. I swear one day I was like, yo, I'm never going to get a record deal. I was wilding out on the street. Like, I was in pain. You know what I'm saying? And whatnot. And even though I still do not have a record deal, but one of my boys introduced the fact that he was like, yo, why don't you just go downtown, get a DBA, get your own company, you know what I mean, or whatever, build it up from there, you know what I mean, or whatever, and I've been doing it. Even independently, still running into celebrity traffic and doing projects for people, and, you know what I mean, like, once you're in there, you're in, bro. You understand what I mean? So, what I'm saying is that I hope that, you land a project with someone. We dropped the hook last night. No, 2 nights ago. The first night I came here, and it sounds great. We had one of his boys, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot, which is a super great engineer. I want you to elaborate on that as well. But super great engineer, bro. And I was sitting back, because I usually always do my own stuff. Yeah. You always do your own stuff as well. But when this guy got behind the driver's seat, I was just like this. I was paused. I was like, oh, snap, huh? Let me grab a little something real quick, not too much. Give out the last 2 bars of the thing, because, you don't want nobody biting off you and stuff like that. But, I mean, yeah, it's definitely going to be one to get some traffic, though, for sure. But, yeah, man, let's all right, this is about, like, the middle stretch, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot. I'm not going to ask him to freestyle. I'm not, I just, you know what I mean, or whatever, because, I mean, I kind of want to, like, help save your content and not display too much. You understand what I mean? So you guys got a little display in the middle. But let's talk about family, bro. Whatever. I mean, what are some of the things you like to do? You know what I mean, or whatever. I know that you're a student. Like, what's like what surrounds you, like, like your friends in school, things like that. You talk about your graduation, talk about, just take the floor for a second.
Man. For me, I was more of a quiet kid. I was more of I'm moving to silence type of thing. I'm out from Queens and out in Long Island, and
Nice.
People move different out here. People move out, very loud. Very, they want to know what they're doing. They want them.
Yeah.
They want, to post everything on Snapchat, Instagram, But
Materialistic.
yeah, materialistic type of things.
Okay.
I feel like at a very young age, I would probably say 10th or 11th grade, it's all a facade. It's all,
Exactly.
it's all
Figment.
everything up here.
The imagination type
And
of thing.
I broke out the shackles and music.
Beautiful.
Music helped me, become the person who I am.
It's like music saved your life.
Yeah.
Right? Me too, man. I made a song about it. It's all started out. Yeah.
And I have a couple friends in high school and everything, but
Yeah.
I feel like high school is, full of acquaintances.
Mhm.
You have a couple people here, you have a couple people here.
Was some of them cheering for you though? That's what I would like to know. Knowing that your pursuit to being a producer and music, you had some of them saluting you.
More of middle school.
Okay.
More of middle school, which is crazy.
Mm.
You know what I mean? More people I haven't seen or spoken, in 3 or 4 years.
Okay. Well,
But
I mean, were you looking for popularity? Were you trying to cap? Like, no.
nah, that's not my thing, man. Just
Yes.
more
I just have to
truth.
ask sometimes, bro.
Yeah.
Not just for the audience sake, and
I know what you mean.
I want you to give your purity, man. You know what I mean? As raw as form.
Yeah, man. Just the popularity and thing like that ain't my thing, man. It's more of just
You said you was moving low key. I just had
Moving
to
low
ask
key.
you, moving in silence. Yeah.
hell yeah, man. That's my thing. And I'll talk about the Bosie's thing. Talk about John. Talk about Jesse and all my other cats, man.
Yeah, of course. Talk about how you met them with the collaborations and stuff like that. How did they hear about it? You know what I mean?
So we both signed up. All of us actually signed up for a Bosie's elective program, which is more of the arts. It's a school known for helping with trades, helping
Beautiful.
with if you want to become a nurse assistant or
Okay.
in the field of music or electrician
Mm.
or plumbing or even people that want to do hair.
Yeah,
You know
of
what I
course.
mean? And me, Jesse, John, even Kensley as well. And we're all just, we're super shy at once. And then I'll say around the second or third month, I start meshing with everybody. Jesse starts meshing with everybody. And we just, it's like, it's like a basketball team. Like everyone
Yeah.
like,
It's like force. Yeah, like a
And-
force.
due to, the COVID restrictions, we're wearing masks and
Yeah,
everything
oh, man.
still.
COVID messed everything up, but anyway, it's all right.
We just going, like, all of us in the studio one time trying to keep quiet and not try to bother nobody. And we just come up with this beautiful record. Just this beautiful, like, I'm doing the hi-hats and, the snares. Jesse's doing, the instrumental. John is helping with, the actual engineering part, post-production, pre-production.
Mm.
And Kenzie's, laying down the vocals, laying down, the hooks. And
That's
it's
what's
like,
up. What was the song called, if you don't mind me asking?
we're actually still finishing it. We still have almost, I'll say, 2 minutes that we have done. We need another session.
Yeah, of course.
And man, it's gonna sound beautiful.
See, when you said that, I wanted to elaborate on that real quick. Sometimes your best work, right, is when you don't rush it. You take time. You know what I'm saying? A record could be done and like throughout its whole process. Like he broke it down. A good record could take a month. A great record could take 2 months. You know what I mean? Like you never know the span of like returning back to the board with fresh ears. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what it's about. There's a lot of people that could just go in the studio, one take it, and you might have an engineer that could just, or whatever. But is the content like really, really strong on the record? Is it a jaw dropper? Does it make your hair stand up? Does it, So I want you to pay attention to those things as well, Angel. You know what I'm saying? when you're locking in, you know what I mean, and whatnot. But continue, yeah. Session's almost done.
Session's almost done, man. We're just going back to his studio back in Islandia.
Okay.
Trying to do that.
Well, that's another part of Long Island, right? Okay,
yes,
yeah.
correct.
Mm-hmm.
And so far, we just, a little bit more post-production we have to do. A little bit more vocals we have to actually do as well. And just a story behind it, man. Just,
Facts, how it happened. Yeah, exactly. What you explained to them already. So you're proud that happened, pretty much, right? Gave you a lot more knowledge, and then you got to actually see and learn just a little bit more, right?
And
while watching other people, yeah.
It is okay not to be the biggest man in the room. It's okay not to, be a...
Fucking, yo, bro. Let's go, bro. Let's fucking go. Yeah.
A basketball team for me is, you have your superstars, you got your stars, and then the role players, man. You got the role players.
Yeah.
And I'm okay to be a role player.
Dope, dope. Fucking dope, man.
Yeah, man. And I feel like that with the industry right now, man, everyone wants to be that superstar. Everyone wants to be
it's unfortunate, man, because it kills a big part of the process. It kills the purity, it kills the wave. You understand what I mean? That the people's trying to form. You know what I mean? And sometimes, you gotta bite the bullet, and you gotta make, you gotta sacrifice, and it is what it is. And hate it or love it, but it happens.
It happens.
It really does.
I want to elaborate a little bit more on that too, man. I'm only 18 and I'm knowing this already.
I know.
Like, the guys can be in their prime.
So for real, already.
Like, you could be in your prime, bro. You could be in your max stage right now, getting all the girls, the women, and whatever you're into, man. You could be getting all of that.
Whatever grinds your gears, right?
But if you're gonna, throw it all away just to, now I want it to be the first hook or the first verse, or, it creates tension, and then after tension, it creates a little bit of, oh, did he say this wrong to me? Is he meaning something that I don't know? Is he backstabbing me or something?
Yeah.
And I've studied that before too. I'm like,
did he just put a sub out there? Oh my God, get over yourself, man. Yeah.
And if we're in the same vicinity and we're making art, it's not even music at that point. It's art. We're talking about our families. We're talking about if you got kids or not, or if you
like the purpose of grinding. You know what I mean? Yeah, the purpose.
Just because on the first hook or the first verse doesn't mean I'm tripping or I'm bugging out.
Yeah.
Just because I'm only doing a couple hi-hats and snares, I'm doing something collectively with amazing people, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And that for me is like art, bro. That's amazing.
Yo,
right there.
I honestly, bro, I would really have to say, bro, episode 5, and this is how deep it is right now, bro. I'm fucking shocked, bro. I got an 18-year-old coming up on this platform, bro. Family member, but this is not rehearsed, everyone. This is like straight up, like this is live. This is real. You know what I mean? And I love it, man. And you gave the Soul for Real and the Soul for Real podcast just now, like, bro. Oh man, I salute you, bro.
Thank you, man.
So let's go. Let's simmer down to the last questions. So how do you feel, right? How do you feel about the aspect of trying to do this and take care of your family? Like what are some of the things? Because I know that you explained just a little bit earlier. You said you want your sister to have a blessed life, right? But blessed how? You know what I'm saying? Like talk about what you would try to build. Like, how you start off with the foundation, and then what are you trying to build off of this? Do you see yourself with your own company, your own studio?
Wow.
Do you see yourself? Where do you see yourself 5 years from now, or whatever, doing this? You know what I mean? That's one of my favorite questions. I'm sorry, because it's like this is music is a job. Like it is what it is. So call this an interview if you want, but yeah.
That's a packed question, man. That's a very
But summarize it.
Wow.
You could summarize it down, you know what I mean?
I just want to be regarded as that one guy that did everything, did the most he can for his family, did everything for the culture, did black, white, Indian, Chinese, don't matter, you know.
Yep.
Rock and roll, jazz, hip hop, pop, radio.
Every
music.
genre.
I want to touch on it,
Yep.
you know. And thank God for, you know, the aspirations from my grandmother listening to records, Spanish records.
Yeah. Oh,
my mom
I remember that.
You know,
The oldies.
even my mom listened to what's his name, jazz player. I forgot his name, man. I forgot.
Well,
his name.
I mean, if it's a Frank Sinatra, he was the singer. Jazz player. Oh man, there's a couple out there.
Kenny G.
Kenny G. Wow,
Yeah, bro. And just listening to that, and then Jay, my stepfather, putting me onto disco music.
Disco.
And
Disco was very popular back in the days, man. What?
And I was studying
still today, yeah, as well.
I was studying the music and just knowing that the riffs, every riff, every single, like, everything has a tone to it.
The taps and melodies,
man.
and bro.
And it was so pure back in the day. I'm like looking at him, like, wow, like that is like he used to like roller skate to it.
Yeah, of course.
Vibe to it.
It goes straight into the ears, hits the brain, and takes over your body, bro. That's what I loved about music, like, the most, because, like, even when I started making beats back in the days, because I was an intern, I was just going, no, can I watch? I was sneaking in the little studios in the back and 88 Records, and I was like, can I watch, or whatever? And, bro, I would be seeing these super producers and a couple other people, MOP, and they were just in there, and I would be hearing what's going on like 50-inch Genelec speakers and different types of
Genelec.
Yeah,
wow.
Trust me, bro.
Oh
we
my
had
God.
like Pro Board SSLs and all of that, and I was just like, yo, I wouldn't even know how to work this thing, even if I tried. And then I was watching Rich. Shout out to Rich, you know what I mean, from AV8. But I mean, yo, bro, I was just bugging out because I was like, yo, this is where they manufacture that stuff that I buy on a tape, you know what I mean, or whatever. Like there was cassettes back in the days, whatever, and I was like 8-track and on vinyl, and I was bugging out, man. I was like, yo, so this is where the magic happens, and then I wanted to do it from there, man. I was just like, but yo, you always bring me back to memory lane when we speak, man. But yeah, so I mean, you know, you get all right. So let's close this up, man. You know what I'm saying? He gave his spill about pretty much every degree, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot, of why he wants to do what he wants to do and who he wants to actually become, y'all. You know what I mean? You gotta give it up for this kid, man. He's a very hard worker. 2 years, over 200 and something beats, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot. He understands the lifestyle of it. He understands the logic. He understands the purpose of it, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot. And he's going to keep on going, you know what I mean, towards further degrees, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot, and hopefully obtain, you know what I mean?
Oh, can I say something real quick?
Your degree, anyway, yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm only 18. You know, there's only so much I could do, so much, you know, I could say at the time.
Yes.
But my work ethic, at the time I'm being right now, I'm not even in my prime yet. I'm not even in, you know, my musical standpoint. When I'm over 21, I could go to a club. I can, you know,
network. Be out there.
Be out there. And just
give out your little business cards. You know what I mean? Let people know what you do.
And, you know, I'm not distracted by, you know, the money and the glory and everything. You know, I'm focused on...
People get distracted, y'all. That's a fact.
Focused on so much more greater than myself. So much focused on, you know, the people around me.
Yes.
People, how I could touch them and just... Yeah, I can help you, man. I got you.
Yep, exactly.
You know, I don't need to be paid.
That's what I wanted to tell you too, man. Box told me, it's a big homie, I explained the story. He said, listen, man. He said, with this culture, don't be greedy, little homie. He said, don't be greedy, little homie. He said, the same way somebody blesses you, you gotta bless somebody else back. And that's how God sees the transition. You understand what I'm saying? Because you know, it's without him, there's nothing. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, you know, he made us to become something. Yeah. If you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot. So always bless somebody back, homie. Because I like the fact that you said how I could just touch and, you know what I mean, and bro, do it. Do it all the time, man. Don't be afraid to. You know what I'm saying, and whatnot. And listen, constructive criticism. Let me touch this topic. People get fucking discouraged. I'm sorry, but this is real. They get discouraged. You know what I mean, and whatnot. Somebody, I don't like that beat. Can you go to the next one? Go to the next one. Go. No. You know what? It's only because they're not. Sometimes everybody's not ready for your craft. You understand what I'm saying? They're not ready. Like, for instance, and you're like, yo, can you like harmonize a little bit? Oh, nah, my voice is too deep. I don't sing, bro. Can you try?
Can you try?
You feel me? Like, yo, it's crazy, bro. But I have ran. I can say, bro, I've engineered hundreds of people, bro. Hundreds. I got. Oh man, if I go to my hard drive alone, you know what I mean? And I'm not gonna front, you know, like I'm not the best engineer, bro. But you know what though? People always leave with telling me. Guaranteed, people always leave with telling me, they go, yo, I think this is like the best song in my catalog, right? Honestly, bro. It has, yo, it's like, it's clear, it's, and you know what? Maybe I'm just like, you know, that stepping stone that somebody else needs to go to the next level. You understand? And that's what music is. Each one teach one. I've never said I was the best, bro. Like, you know what I mean? In my engineering thing, I actually, a lot of people help me become better. Like my boy Lins, like my boy Sessions, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot. Even my boy Ralph, he helps me become better, and we teach each other, and you know what I mean. And you know, shout out to all my guys that I mix for and do engineering work for and stuff like that, because they help me become better too. You know what I'm saying? It's all about who you surround yourself with, bro. You know, you could later on you're gonna start seeing the fucking wolves in sheep clothing and everything like that, and stay away. You know what I mean, bro? Because I tell you, man, it's gonna weigh on you. And like I said, you're going to feel discouraged. You're going to feel like, yo, why am I doing? Why am I wasting my time? But, you know, at the same time, like Nip said, never give up. Yo, this is So For Real Podcast, y'all. You know what it is, y'all. We out here. And I'm so proud right now, bro, of my little man. It's episode 5. Y'all already know we're going to close it up right now. Yo, good looking, y'all. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
You already know what it is. I love all of y'all, man. Shout outs.